I understand completely, but in this game, at least for that boss, he for some reason, in my opinion, gets easier as you take him down.
From what I can tell, you're going from the past back to the present.
Yeah, that's the whole point of Turtles in Time.
Here's what I'm curious about.
Bow and arrow, guys.
What exactly makes you go back to the future further after you kill a boss?
I guess Shredder just has sympathy for us.
Yeah.
That's honestly my only guess.
Yeah, plot devicium.
Oh, I hate these guys too. They have like these spike boomerangs.
Yes, the yo-yos.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
In any case, one thing that I will make mention of, you go throughout these kind of different eras. The only difference in like Mook design that I've seen so far has been in the prehistoric era. Like everything else is just kind of stock enemies, like that you'll see in every era. I wish they would have since you're in since you're on like a pirate ship. I wish they would have like given you a different style of enemy, or at least reskinned them. I mean, they can do that.
That was bad.
Don't let it faze you, Devin. They can smell fear.
Gotta love those one-hit guys.
Oh yeah, always a pleasure.
And just easy points.
Yeah. Now, how do you get a 1-up?
You get. I mentioned earlier. I guess you didn't hear. You have to get at least 200 points.
Okay.
And
so you're getting close.
And how points are settled in this game? If you kill an enemy normally, you get 1. If you do like that little backbreaker move that I've been doing with them, you get 2 for each one you kill. By the way, and if you throw them on the screen, you get 3.
Okay.
So that's 3 points.
Okay, so you're getting up there to an extra life.
Yeah, but I've only got really 2 more lives to go.
So you said how many points did you need?
200.
200?
And I need that life. Get out of my way, sir.
Pizza time. Is that like Tool time?
Yeah.
Oh?
Just trap you in a corner. And you mentioned something about a rhino earlier.
Oh, there they are.
Ah, Ramby, what happened? This is what happens when you mix in with the wrong crowd, I swear. Kids these days just don't.
Now this
I hate it when I get my Schwartz twisted.
Now this boss is actually misconceiving. You actually don't even have to kill both of them. You just have to kill one of them.
Brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant game design.
So just focus your attacks and efforts on one.
Yeah, I normally, for some reason, I don't know why, I just have always gone for Rocksteady. Golly.
Personal vendetta, I guess.
All right, palm's sweating now, a little bit.
Yeah, because you're a little late game to be messing up.
Well, I mean, the thing is, if you game over, you just restart on the last level you were at. And see, now they're mad at each other, and they just kill each other.
Brilliant!
Brilliant strategy. But this is hard mode, so you gotta learn to expect that, I guess.
Yep. So you'd say this is a little bit more punishing than...
I mean, it's easy enough to where you can easily play the game yourself and get used to it, but it's also challenging enough that it should be considered a good beat-em-up.
Did you always play the hard mode back in the day?
Not when I obviously first started. I mean, when I first started, I was always easy mode. But every time this is one of those games I actually played with my dad a lot. And whenever he had time to play this, and I would always be Donatello. He would always be Raphael, and it was just really fun between me and him, just always getting as far as we can and seeing if we could beat it. And I mean, we'd always do it on hard too. So,
my parents were never really big into gaming. Well, at least not while I was alive. Apparently, my mother used to play games back.
Tetris,
Atari.
Well, I mean, she played NES and SNES games.
Oh.
But she didn't really play as much after she had me and my sister. So
Hey, that doesn't look suspicious at all, does it?
What?
That right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not suspicious at all.
Oh no!
My plans have been foiled.
Oh no! I totally didn't see that coming. You have caught me by surprise. You truly are a master of deception.
I'm going to be a master of disguise. Alright, I really need this extra life here.
You can do it.
Oh, not these guys. Anything but these guys.
You got it.
Are they?
Got it.
Football players or something?
Juggernauts.
I do not remember what these guys are called. Honestly.
I'm just going to call them Juggernauts because they charge you like the Juggernaut. But it was actually my aunt.
All right, here's your obligatory Donkey Kong reference. Did you see those barrels?
Yes, I did. My aunt was the one that I used to play games with. She was the one that introduced me to a lot of the RPGs that I play, as well as like the Sega games that I have a lot of experience with.
Did she introduce you to Lufia back in the day?
Well, yes and no. She was the one that played it more than anybody else. Mm-hmm. But it was Lufia was one of the games that we just had. So...
Like, I never played it, but I remember reading about it in, I believe, a Nintendo Power magazine. Because you used to have, like, a bunch of them that my parents bought from a yard sale somewhere. And I would just read through those things all day if I was bored. And that was one of them, like, one of the, I think it was like a review or a preview article.
I personally did like Lufia. I was originally going to do a Let's Play for it, but...
Is it kind of like a Final Fantasy RPG, or...?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very by-the-book RPG. Like, it plays it safe in all of the right ways.
All right, here we go. Leatherhead.
Or, as we like to call him, Killer Croc.
Whoa! Now this guy's a little bit more unique. He'll send projectiles at you, and when you get close, he'll start to spin his tail on there. He'll also throw knives like Sheik.
Was he throwing lobsters at you? Or
yes, rock lobsters.
Rock lobsters.
Rock lobsters. Do.
Yeah, this guy's not all that bad though. But on hard mode, he's a little bit tougher because after he has 2 units of health left, if you can see those units of health up there. Once he gets like 2 units of health, he'll start throwing down barrels.
Right on cue.
My toe! My toe! So I guess I would say probably the best strategy is just to stay in front of him and attack him as he gets close to you. Yeah. Let him come to you.
Yeah.
That's what it's looking like.
And the worst way to die?
I love how like he just falls off a train, then explosion.
What level are you on now?
That is level A7. That was level 7. Yeah, level 7.
Oh, so we're almost done.
There's only 10 levels in the game, so getting really close. Here's your next gimmick and final gimmick stage.
Now we're in the future? Neon.
The very near future.
Ooh, you have 5 more years.
Yes, because I'm sure
F-Zero will happen in 5 years, apparently.
I'm sure
this is ripped right out of F-Zero.
I was going to say, this is exactly what we're going to look like, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
According to this game, this is what we're supposed to look like here in the next 3 years.
Well, the hoverboard's happening.
Yeah.
Y'all hear about that?
No.
No? Yeah, Hendo or something or other. They're actually making a real thing.
Like, how is it, like, used, like...
It
like
magnets.
Magnetic? Yeah, magnets, yeah. That'd be the way to do it.
You have to have a copper floor.
Copper floor?
But it works.
It works? Sweet.
Whoa. Watch out for those electric things.
This brings to mind the question, how would you guys feel about another F-Zero game?
Never really played F-Zero.
Actually, I've heard some things.
Don't you play with me, man. Don't do it.
It is one of those franchises that Nintendo kind of needs to bring back from the dead.
It's been long enough. We don't need another Mario game.
We don't. Or at least we need a Mario game.
Give him a break.
That has
working him to the bone
a bit.
Well, they did change the formula. It went back to Mario 3.
All right.
Oh yeah, with like the new Super Mario Brothers and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'd like to see another Mario RPG, but not like Paper Mario. Like I'm talking back in the day, Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars.
I like Paper
Everybody
Mario.
wants Geno back.
Yes, Geno.
Everybody, yeah.
At least have Geno as a DLC character in the in Smash.
That's debatable.
Debatable.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand.
Face the
why.
wrath of Super Krang.
Oh, this is this guy.
Yes, because he can do that.
Yes. His chest is only almost as manly as mine. Because we all know that I'm ripped and have, 12 pack on my stomach.
I didn't see it, nor do I want to see it.
I do YouTube commentaries.
Here we go. This is the attack I hate.
Is it kind of RNG type?
A little bit.
He seemed to dodge it pretty well.
I got lucky. Come on.
He kind of has only a few stock animations, and that kind of is off-putting.
This move kind of follows you, but
All right, I recognize
Dang
it. It's okay. You can do it. And
I mean, he's done, but I mean, I lost a life before he was done.
right.
I rather would have liked to at least save that life for this next level, because this next level is pretty tough. I mean, obviously.
Which number level is this?
If you get a game over, do your lives restock?
Yes, they do restock, but you lose your score.
Right.
And I'd like to have a little bit of pride here and say I beat this by myself on hard mode
Without a game over.
and no game overs. Yeah,
Is
but
it the last.
this is level 9.
Where no turtle has gone before.
Oh, that line. Where no man has gone before. How many times have we heard that? Only 50 million. I do like you were mentioning earlier about the music. I really do like the soundtrack. The more I'm listening to it, they really did a good job with the bass sounds in particular.
Yeah, this is.
It's a very bouncy sound.
Hey, watch it. Off-screen kills, because you know those are cool.
Yep. Now here's a question. How would you compare the characters' play styles? Do they have like strengths and weaknesses, or is it pretty much just your personal preference in Turtle?
I want to say it's personal preference, but obviously if you played the original Turtle games, you can definitely tell the differences. And what I mean by that is it's very hard to play good with, like, say, Raphael as compared to, say, Donatello. Because Donatello, he has range. Whereas,
Got that one up.
Raphael does not with his size.
Right.
And I mean, kind of middle of the ground for everybody else for the most part. And everybody's special move, which I don't know if I've even shown, that's what Leonardo's looks like just there. So, I mean, everybody has a unique special move as well, so...
Do you have, like, combos, or is it just your standard...
It's pretty much just your standard...
Three button press type deal?
It's kind of like how you would think of any other beat-em-up, honestly.
Right.
Which, as I'm beginning to notice, is a very popular genre back in the day for, like, Super Nintendo, Sega.
Yeah.
You had, what was it, Streets of Rage?
Yep.
Double Dragon, Battletoads.
I might die here.
And this wasn't really a beat 'em up, but I used to play this a lot as a kid in the laundromat where my mother used to work. We had like little arcade machines.
Golden Axe?
No, not Golden Axe. It was called Sunset Riders for arcade. And I also had a.
You
SNES.
sure you die here, Devin?
Not yet, but I mean, I've only got one life, so... And that health bar is all I have, and it's going to be a while before I can even get another life. So,
I don't know. I've got faith in you at this point. I think like when you start seeing that last health bar, I think that what I've been noticing, you start playing more cautiously, being more systematic with your attacks.
Unless these guys start coming up. No, you don't. Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's
So, like, if you do die, you have to start over completely, right?
You have to start back from the level you died at.
Oh, okay.
But, like
but you
I
have to
said,
start the level over,
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
can be. It's not very checkpoint heavy.
No. Yes, because these guys needed zappers.
Yes, more guns.
Oh, man.
Bosses said that I had too many guns, so that gave me a great idea. Put more guns. Whew.
I hate this section right here.
It's okay. This, I will say, is probably where you're gonna die. Maybe.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna die, man. No, I'm okay with like this performance so far, honestly. 'cause-
You've made it like almost to the end of the game without game overing.
Yeah.
Gaming
Pizza,
over.
please.
That was a stroke of luck. Is this? No, this isn't where the boss comes in.
This is his room.
Does he come up on that black thing back there, TV, whatever?
Nope,
it is?
he'll just
there you go.
he'll spawn.
Yep.
Do.
Oh, again.
Mother brain.
So, like, was that, like,
This does look like an F-Zero fighter, though.
was that orange dude that we were fighting, like the previous?
That was like
Stage.
his body
Yeah, it's his
form.
body.
His
yeah.
host.
Yeah. If have you not seen like the new Nickelodeon show, the TMNT Turtles?
I do not have TV where I live. I barely have internet.
I feel sorry for you, sir. But I mean,
TV
I
nowadays is kind of meh, anyway.
Well, but Austin, we could watch Sonic Boom. So-
Boom.
actually Sonic Boom, the cartoon's really not that bad.
yeah, actually,
That's not like the old school Sonic, you know. Though. Gotta go faster.
that's not even old school Sonic. That's Sonic X.
Sonic X. Okay.
Yeah.
Old school Sonic is Juice and Jam
Juice and Jam.
with Sally Acorn. Anybody else remember Sally Acorn? Nope,
From the
just
comics. Now, technically, you can actually get lives here doing this thing part.
me. Yeah,
You're
I can tell you're kind of
I mean,
you're focusing a little bit more on these guys than.
Ah!
There he is again.
None of that.
Ganon, we don't want anything that you've got. Seriously, leave us alone. We're not playing Adventures of Link. We're not. I won't have it.
No.
At least it doesn't do very much damage to you. I mean,
Yeah, but look
at
how
this,
much damage I have left.
yeah, but look how much health he has left too. You can just about finish this within a very short period of time.
He's a blink.
I'm sitting here, I'm tense watching you play this.
I was going to say my heart was pumping on that.
Like that's real quick. That I can honestly say is the mark of a good experience, because even if you're not playing, you're still sitting there and you're tense
Oh, yeah.
for the other
but
person.
Now, this is where I die. Final boss.
Shredder.
Yes, sir. This is where I die.
Is it an actual stage or is it just
It's just
the
the
final,
boss fight.
just the boss?
The final shell shock. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
At least you won't if you just have to restart this. Like, does it start you right here?
Yes.
Then at least it's not too punishing. You just have to restart the boss fight again.
Yeah, I didn't know it was just a boss fight. I thought it was like an actual level.
Yeah, I thought it was an actual level. Which, I mean, it makes sense.
He only has 3 standard attacks. He has the fire move.
The other fire move, and then the third fire move.
Actually, there's this fire. He has color coordination to know what attack he's going to be doing. So, man, I can't get speed. That's how you beat this guy. But the problem is, I can't have it when he's doing the fire. I prefer it when it's like ice. The blue. Green.
Well, he seems to kind of follow the Marvel vs. Capcom theory of attack,
That's it.
balancing.
That's it. Dang.
It's okay.
I'm still a little bit upset about it, but well.
It's all it. You know what? You made it to the end, the very last boss before
Yeah.
you died. I mean, I died on the Mickey Mouse game at the first boss. Game over there.
Yeah, but I mean, that's also a platform, whereas this is a beat 'em up.
Did swings and roundabouts, but
Dang it.
it's just,
Hey, Shredder, how about you do something other than fire?
You say he does do ice, right?
When he signifies blue, that's ice. Oh, and that's
He'll
green.
shrink you.
he turns you and you cast Imp. Yes, Final Fantasy reference. I have achieved the Zen level of gamer. My toe.
That fire attack.
My kingdom for a toe. Does he only have one form?
Yeah. So, I mean, if you can get him down, if you beat him, you beat him. But it's just doing it.
Yeah, like you can't really get in there.
The only time I really ever can have a chance is the ice form, it seems like. Because I don't ever try to take this fight to the air, honestly. I just feel much... I mean, I know he has 2 attacks on the ground, but when he does that attack in the air, I know that's my opening. My best opening.
Yep.
Because, I mean, I got him right there in the green, so...
At least you only have to do, 8 combos on him or something like that?
Yeah, well...
He only has 8 bars.
Yeah, but I mean, it's obviously the most, too, so...
Yeah.
Dang it. Come on, now. Come on, me.
It's okay. You've almost got him. You got him this time.
I'm gonna get him this time, but I mean, I'm just a little bit butthurt. I couldn't get him done all in one. That should be it right there.
It's okay.
Yep,
And that's all she wrote.
It's just a little salt.
just a little.
It just makes the victory taste that much better.
Shredder got shredded.
No, it'd been much tastier if I would have got him just first time. Personally, but
Well, so that's it.
Oh yeah, because I'm sure a hot air balloon with a rope can pick up the Statue of Liberty. Because that makes sense.
Seems legit.
And generic random guy jumps on stage.
And that's that's her sensei, bottom right.
Splinter.
Master Splinter.
Is that like his only appearance?
Yeah, something
for
like
the
that.
Story, for the 1-player, 2-player games.
So,
And that's it. If you spent $60 on this game back in the day, that's all you get.
I don't think it was worth that much, but
At least $50 back in the day.
yeah.
The prices aren't too different than
See,
today.
the only thing though, unfortunately, is I guarantee the price really hasn't gone down all that much because this
No.
is such a very good game.
it's such a popular game as well.
Yes.
So, final thoughts. Devin?
Well, I mean, this has just always been probably my personal favorite beat 'em up of all time. And it pretty much has always been. This is probably the first game I really appreciated and loved so much playing growing up because, as I mentioned earlier, this is one of those games that I actually got to play with my dad, and that meant so much to me personally, to know that he still cared about video games, and just to play this with him and to be able to beat it for the first time ever in a genre of video game that really I wasn't familiar with at the time meant so much to me. So that's why I really appreciate this game in all of its glory and all of its worth.
Austin?
Pretty much it's the same for me. I played this back in the day with my cousin, and my cousin's brother was responsible for me getting into gaming and whatnot. He had like a huge collection of Nintendo games, and this was one of them. And his sister would play it with me a lot, and also play video games with my dad back in the day. Those were some good days. We didn't really play this though, but yeah, this was kind of nostalgic for me too. It was fun to see it. Like, because I didn't really get to see the later levels because we never really got that far. But yeah, it was good to see again.
Well, I'm happy to help you see those those new levels for you.
Well, for my part, I wasn't really exposed to a lot of beat 'em up games until later on.
Roadkill Rodent, that's what those things are called.
I wasn't really exposed to this until probably about 5 or 6 years ago. And, as a beat 'em up game, I have to agree, it definitely holds up to what you'd expect from a beat 'em up game. And one of the things that I will praise this game on the most is the experience it gives. Because more and more, as I play more and more different styles of games, what really sticks out to me is the experience as a whole. A game may not necessarily have good music or have a good engaging story, but how is the experience for me? Like, how does, when you either play the game or watch it, how do you feel about it? And doing these commentaries has really kind of opened my eyes to more of what my style is. And truthfully, like I said, I was tense. I was nervous for you at times. And there's not many games, especially beat 'em up games, that can really do that for me. Mm-hmm. So I definitely give it props to that. The music is absolutely fantastic, and the presentation is, it's everything that you would expect.
And
personally,
and this is just coming from a game that's from 1992.
Yeah, early Super NES game.
This was probably before we were born.
Yep.
It was.
What were you hitting?
I was 93.
93. Yeah. Okay, we were all 93.
So this came out the year before we were even born, and it still holds up. It's a fun time. It's good to talk over, and it's just a good experience. And even if you only play it once, it's something that me personally, just from my experiences with it, I would recommend to just anybody.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Anybody who's into the beat 'em up genre.
I'm sorry we couldn't showcase the multiplayer aspect to this game, though, which it does have. If you couldn't sail by the bar up in the top right to show for another turtle to play, but
right.
But it is there.
Yeah.
But anyways, Trajan missed out on a very good game, and
Bad Blasian.
Yep.
Oh well.
And so
Yes, I'm a true war ninja now.
Cowabunga.
Like y'all
Air
know.
hump. Pelvic thrust.
That's terrible, sir.
So like what's this one gonna be called? Like this video? Like is it gonna be like nostalgia trip?
I don't know. I'll edit that in during post.
28 minutes. That's how long that took.
28 minutes?
That was not bad at all, Devin.
I also love my high score. 5.
That's
brilliant.
Par for the course. Oh well.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed these past couple episodes. We will see you next time with something different.
So long.
Bye.